Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. It is so good to have you here. Before we begin, I would like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed the class, please do let me know how it was and like and comment and all the good stuff. Today we're going to be hopping into a advanced vinyasa flow, and there's going to be a little bit less cues. So I'm not going to focus on every single adjustment in the shapes, just mainly cueing you on where to go next. So if that sounds good to you, we will begin. You do not need any props, but it is your practice. So if you're used to having blocks or anything that you feel can add value to your practice, please include them. No worries. All right, we're going to start in tabletop today. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. Let's start to move in any way that feels good. And moving the hip side to side, moving into cat and cow, whatever movement your body wants to go, without paying too much attention to if it's structured or equal on both sides, and just moving, following your intuition. Let's come back to tabletop. Turn the fingers outwards and let's rock side to side. Maybe circling over the wrist and tucking the toes. And switch directions. And let's come back through center. This time we're pointing the fingers towards each other, palms face up, and let's squeeze the hands into fists for 5. 4, open and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. Tucking the toes, let's make our way back and up, downward facing dog. And starting to once again move around, moving the hips side to side, shaking out the head. And then finding stillness. The right arm reaches underneath the body for the left ankle. Deep breath in here. Exhale, bend the right elbow, twist, look underneath the left shoulder. And breathing in, let's come back to down dog, and then left arm reaches underneath the body for the right ankle. And next inhale, let's come back through center. Make your way into high plank, right knee to right shoulder. 3-legged plank, inhale. Right knee, right shoulder for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. Drop the left knee. Right arm reaches up and back. Maybe bend the left knee and hold on to the top of the left foot. Deep breathing, opening and expanding the heart space. And slowly release. Let's come into Skandasana, side lunge. Right arm can reach underneath the right knee, left arm reaches up. Maybe grab the bind, interlacing the hands behind your right hip. And inhaling, let's open up the arms. Exhale, both hands come towards the top of the mat. Let's step forward, Malasana Yogi squat. As you breathe in, let's straighten the legs, come high on the toes, reach the arms up. And then drop the heels, heel toe the feet together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or whatever variation of chaturanga. We make our way back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg reaches up high, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Let's drop the left elbow, right arm reaches forward, and hold for 3. And then bringing the right hand back down, make your way back to three-legged dog. Exhale, release the right foot. Left leg reaches up high, bend the left knee, open up the hip, drop the right knee if that's okay. Extend the left arm out so that it's straight. And keep pushing away from the floor, lifting out of the right shoulder. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder, lift the right elbow, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and straight into plank. Lift your left foot, bring your left knee to your left shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot on the outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee, left arm reaches up and back. Maybe bend the right knee and go for that bind, twisting the chest to the left a little bit more. And slowly, let's release. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, pivot into Skandasana. And if you took the bind on the other side, left arm reaches underneath the left knee, right arm reaches up, maybe bind around the left leg. And next inhale, open. Exhale, right hand comes back down. Step the right foot forward, Malasana. Inhale, stand up tall, come high on the toes, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the heels, heel toe the feet together, and fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Crow pose, both index fingers are parallel to each other. Let's hold for 5, lifting through the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, Malasana. Let's make our way into low boat. Inhale, high boat, maybe the legs stay straight. Exhale, low boat, maybe the arms go overhead for 5, 4, 3, nice and controlled. 2, and 1. Cross over the shins, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Your chaturanga. On your next inhale, let's lift the right leg up high, bend the right knee, open up the hip, drop your left elbow. Right arm can extend. And then we're going to straighten the right leg and we're going to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. See if you can keep your left elbow down on the mat. Once you're there, we make our way into Skandasana. Bend the right knee. Hands come to the heart space. Next inhale, warrior 2 to the back of the mat, bending the left knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat, frame the left foot. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. We're now facing the back of the mat. Left leg rises, inhale. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, drop your right elbow. Maybe extend the left arm. And then let's try to straighten the left leg and slowly step your left foot to the top left corner of the mat, as close to your left hand as possible. Once you get there, straighten the right leg, Skandasana. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2, top of the mat, so right leg is bent. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot. High plank, inhale, chaturanga. On your next inhale, let's come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or float, maybe handstand, all the way up to the top of the mat. And we will meet in a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Now let's twist to the right. Left elbow hooks the right knee. Let's lift on the toes. Maybe both hands come beside you, side crow. Right elbow may or may not touch the right hip. Good, and then slowly make your way back down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist to the left. Lift onto the toes. Both hands come beside you. Come into side crow. Good. Come back through center chair. Exhale, low boat. Maybe the arms reach up. Inhale, high boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's cross over the shins, plant the hands. Chaturanga, stepping or jumping back. Good. Now breathing in, let's lift the right leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Now as you come into three-legged dog, let's drop the elbows. So three-legged dolphin. And then come back, three-legged plank, knee to nose. Drop the elbows, send the right leg back and up. Exhale, round forward, lift the elbows. One more. Exhale, round. Come back to three-legged dolphin. Bend the right knee, open up the hip, and at the same time, lift the right elbow off the mat. Straighten your right leg, and then step the right foot very slowly to the top right corner of the mat, coming into Skandasana. Right arm reaches underneath the right knee, left arm reaches up. Open up the heart. Maybe go for that bind once again. And let's open up the arms again, making our way to warrior 2, back of the mat. So left leg is bent, right leg is straight. And hold. As you breathe in, reverse your warrior. As you breathe out, cartwheel the hands down. Now, peace fingers of the left hand can grab the left big toe for side plank, maybe with the bind, and hold. And now let's release that left leg and make your way into wild thing. And now we either come into high plank or Ekapada Kundanyasana, flying splits. So left hand comes back down to the mat, left knee connects to the left elbow, and then maybe float. And then from here, Chaturanga. Into upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take your time. We meet here, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. On your next inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. And then as you send it back, either three-legged dog or three-legged dolphin. For 5, knee to nose, lift the elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, and lift your left elbow. Left foot steps to the top left corner of the mat. Skandasana, lift the chest. Let's open up the arms, twist, left arm reaches underneath the left knee, maybe go for the bind, and hold. And now let's open up the arms, make your way into warrior 2, top of the mat, bending that right knee again, left leg is straight. And as you breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Peace fingers of the right hand wrap around the right big toe. Side plank, maybe stretching out that right leg. And then slowly release. Come into wild thing. From here, flying splits or directly chaturanga. Right knee to the right elbow. Floats, extending both legs out. And then chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Whew, really spicy, really fast. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, we're going to come high on the toes, bend the knees, step, float, or handstand to the top of the mat. Take your time to get there. Halfway lift as you reach. Exhale to fold. Let's roll up one vertebra at a time, high mountain. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart space. Now let's come high on the toes, and your arms can stay at the heart space or you can reach them out. Let's slowly lower hips to heels. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, lower, and we hold. Okay, holding here, balancing on the toes. Find a point of focus somewhere in front of you that is not moving. Let's bring all the weight in the left foot. Hands can touch the floor if you're really losing balance. And then let's try to kick the right leg out and point the toes. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right foot back under, switch. All the weight in the right. Kick the left leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left foot back under. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist to the right. Once again, come on the toes. So either side crow once again with both hands down on the mat, or a funky side crow. So we're actually going to bring that right elbow down at the same line as the left hand. So the arms are still shoulder width distance apart, just right elbow is in line with the left hand. And then it's the same principle. Lean into the arms, push the floor away with both arms, and lift the legs, maybe straightening them out to add a little more spice. Rebend the knees, push away, come back onto your toes. Inhale, chair. Take your time. If you need more time there, you can always pause the video. Exhale, twist to the left. Let's come on the toes. Once again, right hand comes down on the mat, and left elbow comes down on the mat. And they're both in one line. Lean, especially into the right elbow. Lift the legs. Maybe kick them out. And slowly make your way back into our little toe stand. From here, drop the heels and sit down. Hold both knees together. Maybe the chin comes into the chest. Not gonna do it because otherwise I'll make you go deaf with the mic. But chin into chest, maybe rolling forehead side to side. And then let's start to rock back and forth a few times. Going back to chaturanga, downward facing dog in whatever way that you want. And from here, we're going to bring the forearms down. And then just create a basket with your hands. We're gonna make our way into headstand. So if you need to come with your knees down on the mat first, you can. Otherwise, from Dolphin, bring the crown of the head just in front of your hands, and then maybe you lift with the legs straight. Maybe you go against the wall. Maybe the legs are bent. And let's hold headstand, actively pushing the floor away. Five more breaths. And then slowly make your way down. And we meet in child's pose, hands by the feet, maybe rocking the head side to side. From here, let's make our way through tabletop and then on to your back, all the way down, one vertebra at a time. And let's bring both knees into the chest. We're quickly going to cool down and head into Savasana. If I miss any shape before we get to Savasana that you really feel that you need, please feel free to take it. Let's keep the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg, and then let's twist. Right knee goes over to the left, right arm reaches out to the right. Let's come back through center, both knees into the chest, and then extend the right leg, twist, left knee goes over to the right. And breathing in, let's come back through center, hug the knees into the chest. Maybe happy baby, holding peace fingers around the big toes, separating the knees out, and then rocking side to side. If there's any other shape that you feel would feel better right now, please feel free to take that instead. And maybe straightening out the legs. And then let's bring both knees into the chest, hug the knees in. Inhale, lifting the forehead up to the knees. Hold the breath and squeeze for 3, 2, 1, and release. Savasana. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. And again, deep breath in. And exhale, release. Allowing yourself to fully relax. That was a quick but super spicy flow. Maybe you can still feel the spice or the buzzing in the body. Notice if you can feel your pulse, maybe in the heart space, but also maybe in the arms, the hands. Looking for it in unusual places. Feeling your whole body alive, buzzing, pulsing. I'm going to leave you here in Savasana. please stay here for longer, especially if you have more time. Do yourself that favor. Thank your body for the practice by staying here and relaxing. And if you are heading out, then make your way up to a comfortable seat and just take a moment with closed eyes to notice and check in with yourself, noticing how you're feeling. If you're sitting, you can reach your arms above the head. And then exhaling the hands to the heart space. And let's rub the hands together. And then you can cover your eyes with your hands. And slowly blink the eyes open, removing the hands away from the face. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, most importantly. If you did, please let me know. It always makes my day to hear from you. And if you have any other suggestions or any other shapes that you would really like to see in the flows, always open, just let me know in the comments and I will do it. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week.